Welcome to my very tiny living room where I'm going to show you what I've made this summer and spring. If you're new here, my name is Angelica and I've been sewing for like 1.5 years and have been absolutely obsessed by it, and that seems to be quite the normal thing. Like if you get into sewing, you most of the time just get obsessed instead of just, you know, a hobby. It turns more into an obsession. As you might notice, English is not my first language, so please bear with me. And without further ado, oh, there's a hair. And without further ado, let's just start. That's a hard word for me. Initially, I had assumed to make a video every season. Like I made a video about what I made last winter, but then in spring I only made 3 pieces because I am a wedding photographer and spring and summer is high season for me. So this is all I got for the last 6 months. So let's just start with the first one. I made a pair of dungarees. I also made a video about this, so you can, I will link everything down below. The dungarees I always self-draft with another pair of jumpsuit that I have. A pair of jumpsuit is not English, a jumpsuit. A jumpsuit that I have, and I made this one. It's a little tight in the butt, but I do think it's very cute. I really love the color. I have loosely based these on the Lucy and Jack dungarees. I hope it's dungarees, not dungarees, but you know what I mean. And I always use a zipper. As I have a small waist and wide hips, it's basically impossible to make something without a zipper or buttons, and I hate making buttons, so zipper it is. The key detail for me here is on the inside. I used an old tablecloth to line it, which I think is very cute. The zipper is also a greenish turquoise. The only thing I did use white thread for top stitching. Doesn't always look too good.
1 hour later.
Okay, next thing I made in spring is this dress. And I didn't iron anything, sorry. I have not yet worn this, and I made this like 5 months ago. Yeah. This was quite a hassle to make. I used a knipmode pattern, which is a Dutch fashion magazine, well, fashion, like a sewing magazine. And I hate their instructions. I do not understand what they mean, like 90% of the time. It's really hard magazine to use, and really hard patterns also for beginners. Like not even the pattern per se, but just the descriptions, they are so vague. So in the end I made it a little shorter, and I didn't really understand this, so this looks really shitty. I don't really like that, and I also don't like how this looks. It's a little twisted, but as I didn't really understand the instructions properly, it looks a little crappy. However, I do think I love the silhouette, I love the neckline, and I love the straps to like cinch in the waist. I think that's beautiful, so I do think it's a beautiful pattern. So I think I'll make this again, but maybe just without this. But I do really love this print. In Dutch we say pattern for, I guess, the pattern on the print. So it's very difficult in my translating mind. But lovely, beautiful prints. As you can see, I love puppies. I'm not sure if you can see this, but obsessed with puppies. Poppies. So I had some fabric left, and then I made this. And I have worn this so much already. I really love it. It's one of my favorite makes this year. I'm not even sure what the name is, but it's a tutorial by DIY Daisy. It's just basically a few strokes and that's it. It's really easy to make, and I really love the silhouette. I made it a little shorter, so it's a little cropped, because I wear a lot of high-waisted pants, and yeah, this has really been a favorite. I really love this one. Okay, then it turned into summer, and I really had hoped to sew a little bit more. My house is very small, and it's like a flat roof and sun on it all the time. So here in summertime it gets like 30 degrees Celsius inside my house, and that's way too hot. So So, haha, what I made was, I made also this dress, which is the Fiber Mood Mindy in a dark green. It's a cotton blend. I think it's a poplin, and it's a really beautiful color. It does crinkle a lot, which is really annoying, and I don't really like how this is staying. Ooh. And as you can see, the shoulders are a little wide, so I have only worn it on holiday in Italy, and when I returned home in August, like July, August, where it got kind of shitty, I could still wear it, but I really want to fix this. Usually with like the normal blouse I make a size 36, and in this case I made a 38. I think the measurements said to make a 40, but that seems a little big on me. I'm glad I didn't. I didn't use a zipper. There should be a zipper on the side. I didn't use it, I didn't need it. For the next time I might make a size 36 and use a zipper, because it's a little wide here, but I have narrow shoulders, so I do want to buy one of those clips so you can sew into the sleeve, so you can strap it on your bra. I think that should be perfect. Huh. It's time for the church.
3 hours later.
I do really love it. It's a beautiful color. I think this is my I think this is my first non-printed dress that I've made, so that's first. But yeah, really love this one. Okay, then I made another vest. Ooh. I like to make vests, and I have made several videos this summer where I recreated Shein things or destashed my thrifted fabrics, and this was the first make, which was another vest. I tried to make it a little wider, a different kind of model than this one that I'm wearing right now. It was quite a project because I just didn't understand how to line a vest, because this one is made differently, and I just thought I understood how I could line this. I didn't understand it at all. So, but overall it's not perfect, and it's also crooked. Like one side is smaller than the other side, I'm not sure which one. Anyway, it's a bit crappy, honestly. So yeah, but I do really love the fabric. I bought it for 20 cents at the thrift store, which was very nice. I also made another vest, also thrifted fabrics, of this old curtain. It's very heavy, so it doesn't really lie smoothly. But this is the same model as this one, same pattern, and which I have also self-drafted, and I also made a tutorial about that. I will link it all down below. I do think it's very beautiful. Not sure if I'm gonna wear it a lot, but I do really like it. Pipes, my water pipes are making a little noise, but I'm just gonna continue. Next thing are these dungarees that I made out of shorts, laundry shorts that I made out of a old curtain once again. This was also quite a saga. Everything went wrong. I lined it with the purple fabric that I used for the other dungarees, and I also made a video about this one. It's fun, but it was also a big problem where everything went wrong. That's why it has this weird stroke here, and it looks very patchy, but I guess the fabric is also kind of patchy, so that's okay. I have to be honest and admit that I have not yet worn it. Another one of my last makes is the I think it's the Closet Core Saily wrap top. This is a mock-up. The sizing is a little off, so the sleeves were too small on me. I just couldn't put them on, whereas this size on the chest, it's too big, it's too wide, so it's a little I need to make another mock-up. So I just tried to fix it with butterfly sleeves, and I also have to fix this because one side is a little smaller than the other. It's not really, but yeah, that's for the future. I do really love the color. I think it's a little frumpy looking, and I think that happens with a lot of wrap top patterns. I do really love the color though. I think it's very cute, and I think the butterfly sleeves are a very nice solution to my problem, because I didn't have any more fabric left because it's also thrifted, and I think they look very cute. So it's a recommendation. Last thing is, well, this is a totally different thing. But if you have seen more of my videos, you know that I love printmaking. I am an illustrator and also a photographer, and my passion is, besides sewing, is also printmaking. And I have been thinking about combining the two, and I've made a first start with printing one of my lino cuts onto a t-shirt. And it's not perfect, but I do think it's fun. And for the future I really want to like make a pattern, like a print, and maybe like print them on overalls or anything, and bags and whatever. I really want to do more with block printing on fabric, and that's going to be some more videos in the future, so I hope. But who knows? I almost forgot this one because it's not really a piece of clothing, but I also made a simple tote bag. But I did line it with another fabric that I had left and made a little pocket with a zipper, so that feels very professional to me. And this is just a shopping bag which I use for my groceries, but it's very nice. I made it a little longer so I can also wear it like this. It's a very nice addition. Yeah, I do use this a lot. I also just realized I intentionally forgot one piece, which is this one. Also, my neighbor is listening to classical music and some sort of opera music, so never mind. Anyway, this was made from a thrifted fabric as well, and it's more like a kimono kind of top, and made for the Shein challenge video. And I really like it, but I have, again, have not worn this ever since. So, but I do love the fabric, and I think it's quite nice. It's self-drafted, no pattern, just self-drafted. And I think, well, I did use like the Nino jacket pattern from fabric store as a base for this, but further than that, it's self-drafted, and I think it's quite nice. This is what I made this summer and also spring, and it's not really that much, and I haven't really worn anything besides this one. That's something that I don't really like about sewing yet. I make a lot of things that aren't perfect, and therefore I don't really wear them a lot, or they're just not it, you know, like they don't fit perfectly, or everything went wrong, or whatever. So that's a little sad, but yeah, this is the one thing that I wore. I keep on ranting. Anyway, the thing about sewing is I'm learning more and more how important it is to probably make a mock-up, and that I should not be lazy and really should do it, because now I've made a lot of things that I don't really wear because they don't fit perfectly, and that's such a shame, I guess. So if you want to learn anything, please do make mock-ups, and I'm currently working on one, and I'm very proud of myself for making a mock-up. We should do that more often. Anyway, thank you for watching, and let me know which one is your favorite. And yeah, bye.